These long dog days of summer, I mean, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer. Every good detective needs a partner to support them on important cases. Think of a State Farm agent like your sidekick, there to help you along the way in your search for coverage. State Farm can help you choose the coverage you need, whether it's for your home, car, boat, or even RV. With so many options, it's nice knowing you have help finding what fits for you so you can get back to solving all of life's bigger cases. Go to statefarm.com or use the award-winning app to connect with a local agent and get a quote. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This episode is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app. The sooner you start investing, the more potential you have to build your money, even for beginners. SoFi makes it simple with an easy-to-use app. To get you going, SoFi is offering up to $1,000 in stock when you open up and fund a SoFi self-directed brokerage account. Terms apply. Learn more at SoFi.com/SXM. Brokerage offered through SoFi Securities, LLC. Member FINRA/SIPC.
Hey weirdos, I'm Ash.
And I'm Alaina.
And this is Thanksgiving.
It is!
Merry Thanksgiving!
Merry Thanksgiving!
And eat some turkey or some tofurkey.
Make sure you're doing it in a small little group that lives in your household.
No more than 10 people.
No more.
Do like a little Zoom thing. That's what we're gonna do.
Don't get on that plane.
No.
Stay home.
No. Stay clear.
Let's make sure that for the holiday season, we don't gift each other the gift of COVID.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we keep that to ourselves.
Let's make sure we go ahead and get rid of that.
Yeah, just keep on keeping on, everybody. Wear your masks, wash your hands, stay in your house. Don't be over 10 people.
Do you know what I'm most thankful for this holiday season?
What are you most thankful for?
The morbid weirdos.
Oh,
No, I'm feeling a little thankful. It's like that time of the year where you reflect and you say, who am I most thankful for?
And then you say, lots of people.
Yeah, like I can't narrow it down.
Like all of you.
Yeah.
You right there.
We're not good at being schmooshy.
We're not. But we try.
We try, yeah.
And it's really how we feel. It's just really hard to convey how much we feel it.
Yeah, exactly. But we do love you and we appreciate you. And we hope that everybody has an amazing Thanksgiving, regardless of who you're spending it with and where you're spending it.
Yeah. Just sit around and eat lots of food and just hang and think about any of the good things that are happening right now. I know it's real hard this year.
I know.
This year, everybody's I'm grateful list might be, it's either going to be real short or it's going to be super long because all of a sudden you became grateful for all the little things that we don't pay attention to.
Exactly.
I'm going to go with super long.
Mine is
going to be an
super long.
optimist. Yeah. It's all the things you don't think of when you're all distracted by, living outside of your house.
Exactly.
So everybody just hang on to that feeling.
Yeah.
As long as you can.
Yay. And some good news, just to like dive out of that like weird murky place that we were in.
we just went into.
We are going to be having like a huge Black Friday sale.
Woot woot.
On shop.morbidpodcast.com, where we're going to have some new merch.
Woohoo.
Don't you feel like we always have new merch?
I do. I feel like it's coming out fast and furious. Yeah.
I just patted myself on the back.
Quick little pat on the back.
I mean, really, we should be patting like Murder Apparel and Liquid Graphics.
Yeah,
on the
let's
back.
just figurative pick.
There you go.
On the back.
You're welcome. Thank you. I don't know why I just said both gratitudes. But yeah, so go check that out. I think there's going to be some things that will keep your noggin warm.
Ooh.
I think there's going to be some things that will keep your toes warm, because I know those are already there.
Yeah, so those will
And
still be there.
Yeah, it's going to be great, and you can have fun.
And you can shop without having to go anywhere.
The best.
So who doesn't love
So
that?
sustainable.
All right.
Did that even make sense there?
No.
Cool.
But it sounded great.
All right, so we're really good on the news here. Let's maybe
There's
just...
I was going to say there's really not a whole lot of like big...
No, it's like...
There's been a couple of things going on in the news lately, but I think we'll touch upon that in the next episode, perhaps.
Yeah.
That we'll get into, because I just wanted to look into it a little further before I even mention stuff. But
And this is your Thanksgiving episode, so
Yeah.
let's keep it...
We'll keep
I mean,
it,
this case is fucking
I was going to say,
horrific.
let's keep it light.
It's so light in here.
Now let's dive into this murder.
No, so I'm going to be talking... This is an Ash-centric episode. Hi. What's
Hi,
up?
that's Ash.
Hi, that's me. And this episode is about a Tinder date gone wrong.
Ooh.
Gone so incredibly wrong. And this is a really sad case.
I think it's wrong in like a different way than it normally goes wrong, because Tinder dates, I feel, often go wrong.
Most of them do, but like some people meet their spouses through Twitter. I mean,
That's still
Tinder.
that's
All the apps.
through all those things. That's still like, whenever I hear a story like that, I'm like, wow, you guys should play the
know.
lottery.
I know. I remember when I was like young and getting it, and I would like
Young and
hang out with
getting it.
people on Tinder. Yikes.
Yeah.
But not that that's like a yikes, like, but whatever. It's just a lot to remember.
Yeah.
My experiences.
It really is. And I was worried for you, because it's, no matter what, online dating
is scary.
very dangerous,
As-
whether it's,
As we're going to see.
Exactly. So I was always very worried for
I
you.
know. But I remember, this is just like a quick little uplifting note, because you gotta show both sides of the app. I was supposed to go on like a Tinder date with somebody, and I was telling this woman about it while I was like shampooing her hair, because it was back when I was even an assistant. Whoa. So long ago. Not at all. But and she was like, oh, I met my husband through Tinder. And I was like, oh my God, there's hope. And then
you were like,
I realized
me too.
that there wasn't for me. So, and that I should go back to Annie, and I did.
What a story.
So yeah, that's my love story.
What a tale of love.
So we're going to be talking about a young woman named Sydney Loofe. And Sydney Loofe was a 24-year-old girl from Nebraska. She was born August 21st, 1993. And she grew up in Nebraska with a sister, a brother, and they were all raised by their parents, George and Susie, who just look like the absolute sweetest people.
Do they look like a George and Susie?
They look like a George and a Susie. George is a freaking principal of a school, and I'm pretty sure it's the school that Sydney went to. But I was just like, oh my God, that's the most precious news I've ever received.
What an adorable little fam.
I know. So Sydney's parents described her as like a super curious child growing up. She wanted to know like it reminded me of your kids. Like, why does this do this and why does that do that?
I
Like,
love that.
Wanting to know the ins and outs of all the things.
Yes.
They also remember her as a kind-hearted person and super generous. And this is a quote from the Set Me Free Project, which is like to end sex trafficking. They have a scholarship in Sydney's name, and they have like a big essay written about it. So this is like a little excerpt. Sydney, with a Y, never stopped to ask why when it came to helping others. Although she often struggled physically, financially, and emotionally, she opened her home and her heart to others. And those who got to know her knew her love of family, her affinity for animals and pets, especially cats, her interest in fishing as a pastime, her fascination with beautiful crystals, and of her soft heart.
Oh,
I know.
she sounds like such an awesome person.
She does. And she's like super pretty. She's got like blonde hair, blue eyes, and just like the nicest smile. Like
I so remember this case, and I can picture the photo.
because this was recent. This was,
Yeah.
I don't know if I said it already. This was in 2017,
Yeah, that's crazy.
which was like not that long ago at all. So Sydney had graduated high school. She gave college a try. It wasn't for her. Wasn't for me either.
I was
going to
say it's not for everyone.
No. But she made it work. She got a job. I think she was like the head cashier at her job at Menards, I think is how you say it. It's like a home improvement store. She had her own apartment and she had a pet cat that she like really loved. She like doted upon her cat so much.
Cats.
She had recently decided to quit smoking weed. She like didn't want to smoke weed anymore because she was struggling a little bit with her mental health, like and depression.
So she was like trying to like
slow it down a little bit. And her mom said that she was on a new antidepressant and she was already feeling better and like excited about the future. So that's sad.
That's very sad.
That's our little introduction there. Now I'm going to hit you with a stat.
Hit me with that stat.
So according to Business of Apps, as of 2020, there are 57 million people that use Tinder all across the world.
Holy shit.
And 95 of those people meet their match within a week.
Whoa.
Now, when I say match, I do not mean like their soulmate.
No,
I just mean like the person
they
they match with.
Whoa.
Yes. So isn't that crazy?
That's truly outrageous. Especially, I have said, like, when you were doing the dating app thing, I was like, let me take a moment to thank the goddesses for not being dating in the era of online apps.
It's hard.
Holy shit.
Because like anybody can, it's like said all the time, you can be whoever the fuck you want to be, just like anybody else can be whoever the fuck they want to be.
Exactly.
And like, just like on a stupid note, like people can ghost you if they want to and just disappear in the middle of nowhere.
Disappear.
It's a horrifying
and
time
it's like
to date.
You look at like social media and stuff, people curate their image to what they want it to be.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see them in real life and you're like, your life is nothing like that.
If you saw me in person right now and pulled up my Instagram, you'd be like, bitch, that is not you. I'm sorry, Hua. I'm a literal catfish. I am. And I'm damn proud of it.
Damn proud
No,
of
I'm totally kidding. I just don't wear makeup in real life.
Need Neve in here.
No, Neve, stay out of here.
Yeah, please stay out of here.
Do not come here.
Go away. Go away, Neve.
I don't need that kind of negativity in my image.
I don't need that energy
on
in
my
life.
catfished image.
No, thank you. But either way, I couldn't do it because for many reasons, for those reasons, but also because I am such a jaded fucker and I don't trust anyone. So you would be like, I'm going on a date, and I'd be like, wow, I would literally never date someone again if I had to use a dating app.
But also, I will say I was very smart about my dating apps usage, like when it came
she
to
always
sharing
shared
my
her
location
with me.
I wasn't super smart in many other ways, but that's
but
fine.
she would drop me a location pin, so
Yeah.
at least I knew.
You know, I realized the other day that I am still actively sharing my location with you at all times. And I was like, okay, maybe
I didn't even know that.
Most of the time I'm with you, so you probably don't need it.
I was gonna say, but honestly, it might be a good thing.
Yeah,
What
I think
if
it's
something
great.
was to happen?
Yeah, fuck,
You know,
fuck.
maybe am I sharing mine with you? With yous?
I think I just always know where you are because
Why
it's either
can't I
here or Starbucks.
That's true.
Or Target.
Or at work.
Or at work, yeah. You know that.
That whole thing.
Every good detective needs a partner to support them on important cases. Think of a State Farm agent like your sidekick, there to help you along the way in your search for coverage. State Farm can help you choose the coverage you need, whether it's for your home, car, boat, or even RV. With so many options, it's nice knowing you have help finding what fits for you so you can get back to solving all of life's bigger cases. Go to statefarm.com or use the award-winning app to connect with a local agent and get a quote. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
To the this.
Now,
Now, Sydney herself was a Tinder user, and she had gone on a date with a woman named Aubrey on November 14th, 2017. Sydney and Audrey like really, really hit it off, according to Audrey. And Sydney herself told her friends that she was really excited about this particular date and she wanted to get to know this girl more. Like she actually said to one friend, like, I hope she doesn't have a boyfriend, because that happens a lot, I think.
Oh.
Where like you'll think somebody's one sexual orientation, then they're like, and I also have a boyfriend. And
Or
you're
they're
like,
just like, and I want to make it a 3 thing. And you're like,
Right.
You didn't say that.
yeah, that's not what you
have to tell me.
advertised. Let's be
Let's
really
be
upfront. Exactly.
Let's be transparent.
So, and she also had sent the picture of the girl to a couple of friends, including a coworker, Brooklyn McChrystal. So
Okay.
she comes back later.
Wow, what a cool name.
I know. I was like, that's
That's
lit.
like a real rad name.
I know. So on November 15th, they decided to hang out with each other again. So they hung out 2 days in a row now.
Okay.
Audrey picked up Sydney after work and they drove around with each other. They smoked a little bit of weed like they had the night before. Like she was trying to quit. She wasn't totally quitting yet, but
She was on the road.
yeah, it's fine. We've all been there. And then according to Audrey, Sydney got dropped off at a friend's house.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. Now the next
Sounds
morning,
chill.
guess who didn't show up for work?
I'm going to go out there and say Sydney.
Sydney didn't show up for work. She didn't call to say that she'd be sick. She didn't say
no.
she'd be late. She just didn't show up. And
Not
that was like every single freaking case was extremely unlike her. If she was going to be late, she would call. And she also hadn't responded to her mom's text from the night before asking about her date. Because her mom, she had Snapchat. Like the mom had Snapchat and so did Sydney.
Amazing.
And she had posted like a picture when she was ready for the date. And it literally said like, heading out for my date. And her mom
I remember seeing
screenshotted
this
it and was
photo.
like, I know.
Yeah.
Her mom screenshotted it and sent it to her and was like, what date? Like, I want to know. What's
like,
up?
you better tell me about this.
And she was like, my kids would always get mad at me for like screenshotting their snaps, but like I'm involved in their lives.
Good for her.
So yeah, hell yeah, Susie.
Hell yeah, Susie.
Can we get a hell yeah?
Yeah, Susie's on the right track.
So she messaged her and was like, what freaking date? And she just didn't answer. And now the next day, people were texting her sister saying like, I can't get in touch with Sydney. Do you know where she is? Like, she's not answering my phone calls. She's not answering anybody.
I'd be a panicked mess.
Oh, yeah.
If I was getting those text messages.
Exactly. So her mom filed a police report right away and was like, where the fuck is my daughter?
Yeah.
And then a couple days later, they decided to head out to her apartment. Her Jeep was still parked right out front. Her purse was on the counter when they got inside.
Ooh, not good.
Her like super like beloved cat was out of food and out of water. And that's when they said like, oh no, like
Yeah.
she never ever would have done that.
Something bad happened.
And all the lights were on. Like she intended to get home probably at night and like wanted lights on.
Yeah.
Like I do that all the time.
Yeah.
So everybody was like, okay, this is not good. And she was nowhere in sight. So that's not good, obviously. Now, that same morning that Sydney's parents were searching her apartment, about 45 minutes away, a couple's landlord noticed that there was a very, very strong smell of bleach coming from their basement apartment that they rented out.
Oh, no.
So the couple renting that apartment was a now 53-year-old man named AubreyTrail and a now 26-year-old woman named Bailey Boswell.
And I have a feeling I'm going to want to punch them both in the throat.
Probably. Now, they told their landlords that they were engaged and they were working as antique dealers. And
I bet they weren't.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I do know is that they're both absolutely revolting looking.
Revolting.
Super glad they found each other.
Yeah, you know.
Gross.
Water seeks its own level.
It sure does.
So, and you know what? So they said they're engaged. They said they're antique dealers. That was just the tip of the fucking iceberg. If that's what you want to tell people you did, okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. They were involved with a lot more than just buying and selling wholesome antiques the good, honest way.
They weren't just these like old hipsters just
No.
selling antiques
Not
out of their
at all.
house. Cool.
They were actually involved in, they were convicted of this, of scheming a Kansas couple out of $400,000.
Oh, just that.
$400,000.
They forgot to mention that.
And it was over some kind of like fake coin. Which I
Wow.
was like, holy cow. And antiques aside, they were living a very odd lifestyle, to say the least.
Oh boy.
Now, I'm not kink shaming at all. I'm just putting that right out there.
We're Bailey and Aubrey shaming.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're doing.
So Aubrey, who referred to himself as Daddy,
Gross.
is also a vampire.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, get it.
Live.
Yeah.
He can't. But
He can't, but if
he-
you consider yourself a vampire, get it.
Yeah, live and let live.
Just don't kill anyone.
Just don't do this.
Yeah.
Now, he told people he could fly. He told...
I mean, okay.
All I can think of is Nancy in the craft going, I'm flying. He gave you something, sweetie.
But it ain't the power.
I wanted you to finish that. So he told people he could fly. And he could put Bailey in a hypnotic trance.
Wow.
Yep. And he gained all of these mystical powers through killing people.
Oh, no.
No, like that's not how karma works, sir.
No. And you know what? I'm sure vampires listening right now, because I know there's some of you there.
Oh, yeah.
I can feel you.
Oh, yeah.
I can feel your energy. I know you're sitting there being like, what the fuck?
Like that's like you give
not at all.
vampires a bad name.
You do.
And I don't, it's true. He does. Now, he was surrounded by like a lot of young women, and we'll find out why later.
I was going to say, because I'm looking at him.
And I don't get it.
Does not compute.
I get it for Bailey. I do not get it, but again, water sinks its own level.
It does. And sometimes
people like that prey upon like a certain kind of individual.
Yeah, they end up like grooming people. It's just no good.
Life is wild.
Disgusting.
Gross. So he was telling these young women that they could have powers too, but they had to torture and kill people for him to get some powers.
If someone tells you that, go the other way.
Yeah, like just
call
peace
the
out
police.
of there. Now, obviously, Bailey must have done this for him because she was a witch.
Oh.
And she told people that to become a witch, her and Daddy Obbs had to take somebody's last breath.
No.
No, that's not how you become a witch actually at all.
None of this is true.
But okay. Now, Bailey told the women that her power, because everybody has powers.
She doesn't, it reminds me of Princess Bride. You keep saying that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Exactly. No, she told them that her power was healing, which is fucking hilarious.
Wow.
You think your fucking power is healing, Bailey?
You get the power of healing by killing someone?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okie dokie. That reminds me of like, I want to say to her like what Alaska Thunderfuck says in her song, and it's like, I'll meet you at the corner of like, fuck you and go fuck yourself Avenue.
Yeah.
Bring a sweater. Fucking asshole. I hate this girl. Now, anyways, so she told them that was her power. And after a while, she would figure out their powers if they stayed with the sex cult long enough.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, you're not cult leaders. Get out of here.
Like, tone it down.
I know. So most of the women that Bailey and Aubrey met were through Tinder. Bailey would be the one they matched with, although she was always using a different name. Like
of course.
Kylie or Kaylee or Audrey. Yeah. Now, once they met and connected, she would tell them about Daddy Obbs, who was also called Master. Mm-hmm. And then Aubrey would meet these women. So basically, if you met Bailey and you wanted to date her, you were now dating two people. Aubrey's role in the relationship, like I said, was Master. He also served as like kind of a sugar daddy. Like he would give them an allowance of $200 a week, and he'd like pay for them to get their nails done and stuff like that. And okay.
Run, guys, run.
Run for the fucking hills. But there was rules. Daddy had rules.
Of course Daddy has rules.
You don't get to...
Yeah, I mean,
it's not
come
for
on.
me. So the first rule was that you had to call him Daddy. And Bailey was either mistress, like you had to call her mistress, or a mommy.
Oh, yep. Okay, nope.
I mean, you know what? If that's what you're into... Totally.
But I'm thinking of these two people specifically. I can't get past.
Exactly.
And me personally, the mommy and daddy thing I can't deal with. But
sometimes people call us mom, and like, while I love all of you, I am not your fucking mother.
That's the thing.
It's just a lot for me.
It's just, I don't know what it is. I can't get
too much. With that. I already have enough mom issues of my own. Thank you.
Right. So I hear mom enough times during the day.
Exactly. So you had to ask, these are the rules. You have to ask them for permission to do anything. You were not allowed to be with any other man, even though fucking Obbs can be with whoever he wants.
Yeah, that's lame.
You had to check in through text or call with Aubrey every 3 hours.
Wow, that's specific.
You had to help them steal and resell antiques.
That got real weird real fast.
It's the family business.
It sure is.
And you had to partake in group sex with whoever they wanted to have sex with.
Oh, boy.
And if you broke the rules, there were punishments.
Of course there are.
You would be whipped by Bailey, a.k.a. the Queen Witch.
The Queen Witch. Go fuck yourself.
You are not the Queen Witch.
Bailey.
The results are in. I've checked. You're not the Queen Witch.
And also the Queen Witch. Get out of here.
Come on. And come up with anything else.
If it's anything, it's the Supreme, and you are not it.
You are not the Supreme.
You are not her, honey.
You are not the father. Now, you could also be choked with a belt.
Oh.
And this is really, like, psychologically fucked. This one girl, I guess she would, like to pretend to be a cat. I don't know if that was, like, her power or something.
Okay.
But for punishment, they made her eat cat food.
What the fuck?
Yeah, which I give my cats a lot of food throughout the day, and the smell of that alone is enough to fuck me up.
Ew.
So, yeah.
Sounds like a great time in there.
Totally. And I'm going to tell you even more right now.
Oh, good.
So there were 3 women who came forward with information about Bailey and Aubrey, telling law enforcement all kinds of things.
Oh, no.
One woman said that Aubrey had told her killing should turn her on sexually.
You can't just tell someone that?
You can't tell somebody what's going to get them off.
Can't do it.
Most people are not going to come back at you and be like, you know what, killing really did it for me.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that.
If anything, it will really ruin your psyche, I would think.
It should.
It was also said that Bailey enjoyed masochistic, is that how you say that? Masochistic sex. She talked about her fingers being broken.
Ugh.
Which is like just, I don't know why you would find pleasure in that. That hurts.
Breaking bones, no.
Oof. And different things like that. The couple said on more than one occasion that they wanted to kill someone on video and sell it later. They thought they were going to make $1 million doing so.
For a snuff film.
And they said that they would split the profits and then go their separate ways. So I'm like, cool that you value your love that much.
Yeah, obviously.
KK.
Wow.
Another woman who came forward testified that the woman that they had their eyes on to kill was a girl named Anastasia Anna Goliakova. Her job in the group was to watch the bodies of the women when they would go into the woods or the cornfields to leave their bodies so that they could like go fly in the sky and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so she had to watch them to make sure that they got back into their bodies safely.
That sounds like an important job.
Yeah, I don't really know what the qualifications are, but like
I was gonna say
maybe you could apply for that job. I know.
What did you put on your resume
right now?
That they were like, this is a good fit for you.
Very observant.
You have to be.
I guess.
Very patient.
I don't know. So, but apparently she had really been annoying them, and I got maybe she wasn't watching the bodies the proper way.
Yeah.
And they were seriously considering murdering her, and like that she was going to be the girl in the snuff film that they were going to sell for $1 million.
You could just fire her.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Now, Ashley Hill was one of the women who testified, and she said that Bailey told her she wanted to kill someone by pouring acid into them.
A la Jeffrey Dahmer?
I literally was like, okay, Jeffrey Dahmer.
All right.
So yeah, Aubrey and Bailey quickly became people of interest in Sydney's disappearance.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. One of Sydney's friends that I mentioned earlier, you might remember one, Brooklyn McChrystal.
Oh, do I?
How could you fucking forget Brooklyn McChrystal? McChrystal.
McChrystal.
Like, that's great. Now, she knew that this Audrey girl must have known something about where Sydney was. Because remember, Sydney sent her a picture of Audrey.
Oh, yeah.
Not to be confused with Aubrey.
Yeah, that is confusing.
It's super confusing. Now, Brooklyn took it upon herself, this bad bitch took it upon herself to make a fake Tinder page with like similar settings to the ones that she knew Sydney was using. She swiped through like a ton of people until she found the Audrey profile.
Holy shit.
And she started messaging with her. Now, she testified that the messages became, like, flirty super quickly because she knew what she was fucking doing.
Yeah.
And she was able to get Audrey's phone number, which she promptly handed over to not only Sydney's family, but also law enforcement.
Brooklyn McChrystal.
Boom!
Holy shit.
A bad bitch.
Give her a badge.
Brooklyn
She's a
McChrystal
detective.
is Queen Supreme.
She's a Queen Supreme for sure.
And actually, when she testified, I think one of the lawyers was like, I am thoroughly impressed with you, young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, a quick search of that number led to one Bailey Boswell.
Oh, it did.
So, in case you're a little confused right now, Sydney had really gone on a date with Bailey, not Audrey.
Because she was pretending to be Audrey.
Yes. Now, Bailey spoke with the police on the phone using a fake name and telling them what she knew about Sydney. Like, she called them. I also heard that they, like, were calling in, like, fake tips to the police.
They probably were.
Really annoying. But she told them that she had gone out with Sydney and she dropped her at a friend's house and she, quote, hadn't heard from her since.
Of course not.
No way. And they were like, cool, great. Can you come in and talk to us about that? And she was like, I have warrants. I can't come in. And they were like, okay, Cool. That makes sense. It's like, cool.
Totally. All right.
Now, the police decided it was time to search that potent smelling bleach fucking basement apartment.
You should go see what that is.
So they did that on November 19th. Now, the landlords reported the smell of bleach to authorities after also claiming to have seen Bailey with a young woman who resembled Sydney. The landlord wasn't like entirely positive, but she was pretty sure that it was Sydney who she'd seen. Now, the search turned up some Viagra, 17 sex toys, which were tested, and none of them ended up matching Sydney's DNA.
Really?
Yeah, weird. Multiple bottles of bleach, 2 being completely empty and 1 only half full.
Holy shit.
They found smears on the wall, like it had recently been cleaned. They didn't find a fucking drop of blood.
Wow.
Please keep that in mind. And so obviously like a crime scene had been cleaned up. And also the thermostat was set to 60 degrees. And the landlord had to like fix everything in there because it like froze essentially.
Wow.
And
this is like scary.
It was
thought
November.
process.
Wow. It's a scary thought process.
Like that's
for sure.
very cunning.
Like 60 degrees in November, something is up.
Oh, yeah.
Who's dead in your apartment?
Yeah.
So that's good. Now on November 28th, Aubrey and Bailey were officially named people of interest in Sydney's case.
They did it.
They done did it. Aubrey and Bailey were already on the run though, Alaina.
Of course they are.
The Bonnie and Clyde that they are. And they were posting a series of videos on Facebook, like claiming their innocence. If you go watch these videos, I'm telling you now, you are going to want to punch through your computer screen.
And they were posting these while they were like people of interest?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yup. Now, the police were like, okay, like that's a bit much seeing as we only wanted to talk to you and you're not even full on suspects. Like you're on the run. So
they're like, calm down, Meryl.
yeah. It's like 1 and 1 equals 2. You're pretty much going to be a suspect at this point.
If it looks like a potato and smells like a potato.
It's a potato.
It's a potato.
Probably. Now, Aubrey in these videos is super smug and arrogant, telling people, yeah, we're criminals. I'm a thief, sure, but I'm not a murderer.
And it's like, dude, you don't have any right to be.
And he keeps being like, I'm a thief. I'm not a good guy.
You're
and it's
so
like,
cool.
Oh my God, you're bad to the bone, Obs.
Look at that cool vampire.
Like, fuck off. And so he's like, the police are trying to crucify us. They've been chasing us like dogs. Meanwhile, they're like, no, we've just been trying to get information that you won't give us because you have warrants, quote unquote.
We literally just want to talk to you.
Also, like, chasing people is kind of our job.
Because you are a criminal.
Exactly. He said, I wish the family the best. I wish Sydney the best. But
fuck off.
As far as for the police department, fuck you.
Wow.
It was like, okay. Okay.
Really overdoing it here.
Yeah. Now, Bailey told the viewers that she, again, had hung out with Sydney the previous couple nights. They hit it off. She dropped her off at a friend's house. Hadn't heard from her. KK.
Yeah, totally. I believe that.
Now, they spend the next couple days running around not only Nebraska, but also Iowa and Missouri.
All right.
Okay. They were staying at like different hotels and just being on the run.
Just being gross.
Just being nasty and running away from law enforcement. Now, on November 30th, the police tracked Aubrey and Bailey down at a hotel near Branson, Missouri, and they were brought back to Nebraska on an unrelated fraud indictment, basically just something to keep them.
All right.
And I think it had to do with the antiques.
I was going to say probably the antiques.
Probably that $400,000
coin.
Fake coin. And like I said, it was just something to hold them on. Now, they already considered them flight risks because they were on the run already.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that yet.
They were running.
Mm-hmm. Run it. And Bailey had also said something about fleeing the country.
You're not going anywhere, Bailey.
So they were like, no. Now,
also, my dog's name is Bailey, and I keep being like, you're not going anywhere,
God.
Bailey. And
I
I'm
know.
like, Bailey.
I kept having a lot of trouble writing
Yeah.
Bailey next to like these really gruesome things.
Yeah.
So when they got arrested, obviously they searched the hotel room that they were in, and they found like a ton of weird shit. They found fanny packs that were all set up with like protein bars. They found a portable radio, which like, mind you, it was 2017.
Yeah, you're like, what you doing?
Weird. They found new clothing with the tags on it, 2 cell phones that had recently been purchased, and they were like the pay-as-you-go kind.
Oh,
like, I don't
track
know.
phones?
Yeah. I was trying to think of that word. There were receipts showing everywhere that they had been, which I was like, you might not want to do that while you're on the run.
Or they were doing that to like try to prove something later.
Yeah, maybe. And they also found a list in Bailey's bag that had a list of women's names with their power written beside them.
Oh.
Yeah. There was one woman's name written, and next to it, it said, "See danger." So I don't know if like the woman's power was like that she could see danger, almost like Alice in Twilight.
Yeah.
Or if like Bailey saw danger because of this woman.
Wow.
I don't know.
Because when I see danger, I'm like, well, most of us with eyes can
see danger.
Yep. Like I can see a great white shark
right there
in the water. Yeah. It's right there.
Uh-huh.
But cool power, though.
Cool power, though.
Super cool power. Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, not okay. Now, one of the phones that they found was an iPhone 7, and Bailey told the police it was hers. And like, yeah, you can search it. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
And the reason that she told them that they could search it is because she, like a bitch, had recently set it to the factory settings.
Oh, of course.
So it's like wiped of everything
just
at that
completely
point.
Default setting.
Cool. Now, the police were able to see that the reset had occurred on November 17th, which was 2 days after Sydney went missing.
Weird.
So weird.
Yeah.
Like
such a coincidence.
Oh, I hate like when things are like unrelated like that.
I know.
Oh, it's the worst. Now, let's get serious. On December 4th and 5th, the police were able to locate Sydney's body using cell phone towers because they weren't going to tell them where it was or like any information. Now, the process, it's actually really cool. It's sad that it has to be used, but it's really cool that they can do this.
Sometimes life will get you stressed out. Lucky you can always count on text now. Free talk, free text, free 5G, and they'll never shut you off. Cause like I said, it's free. Text now's got your back. Nationwide, no long-term contract. So don't be nervous about losing service. Text now's got your back, that's their sense of purpose. No matter what comes next, you've got free talk and text with the Text Now app. Download it today.
Wireless plans require the purchase of a SIM card. Visit textnow.com for terms and conditions.
It's called RTT tracking, and it stands for Return to Tower. Now, Bob Hurley was the investigator primarily responsible for tracking down Sydney's remains. He looked at the data from Aubrey and Bailey's phones over the course of a few months, like looked through all the data, places where their cell phones had pinged a tower, and which ones pinged the most. And Bailey's phone pinged a specific tower only one time.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Now, that was Tower 18 in Clay County, and the ping happened November 16th, the day after she had been out with Sydney.
All right.
So they went out there to look, and they found Sydney's body. Her body had been dismembered and was found wrapped in trash bags scattered along multiple ditches down 2 different roads in Clay County. The body was cut into 14 pieces, some of which have never been found.
Holy shit.
The internal organs, including the heart, kidney, and tongue, among others, had been removed, and the body had been drained of almost all of its blood.
Wow.
Yep.
The process that took.
Uh-huh. Now, they knew that they had found Sydney just, like, because of this cell phone tower stuff, and also when they got her a part of her arm with the tattoo that her mother told them she had was on it. And this specific tattoo, like, you're gonna cry right now, it said, "Everything will be wonderful someday."
Oh.
It's just, like, the saddest thing ever. Because this, like, remember, she was struggling with her mental health and, like,
Yeah.
really trying and, like, working hard and was just, like, kind and
Everything
so
will
sweet.
be wonderful someday. Oh, my God. That hurts my soul.
And that's what's, like, 2 quote-unquote humans did to her.
Oh, that's horrific.
So Dr. Michelle Iliff conducted the autopsy on Sydney's body and ruled that the cause of death was homicidal violence, including strangulation. Obviously, this was probably a very, like, tough autopsy to do.
Oh, I'm sure.
Now, there were signs of a petechial hemorrhage that pointed to strangulation, so that's where she got that, as well as bruising to her back, bruises and abrasions to both wrists that were consistent with restraint. There was also bruising to the back of her head. Her earlobe was also torn.
Oh.
Yep. Iliff told the jury that she couldn't determine whether Sydney had been strangled by hand or using an object, but that the hemorrhages were all the way down to the muscle.
Wow.
And that there is, quote, she said, quote, "there is some amount of force that is needed to do that."
I was just going to say, that sounds like mechanical strangulation
that's
to me.
Crazy.
Holy shit. And I imagine one of the pieces, I'm assuming she was beheaded.
Yeah, I would assume so. I couldn't
that
totally
must be
find,
hard
but
to figure out a strangulation when they've probably cut part of the neck.
I know. So another doctor, there was a couple doctors. Now this man's name is Stephen Symes, and he specializes in the study of bones. He testified that after observing the various cuts to Sydney's body, he said that there was like a lot of false starts. Like they would start to cut somewhere and probably realize that they couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
But he said that he was convinced that the main tool used to dismember her was a hacksaw.
Oh, that makes sense. That's used in a lot of dismemberments.
I know. And Dr. Iliff noted signs of a non-serrated knife as well as signs of a fine-tooth saw. So there was multiple instruments used in this.
So there's definitely multiple people.
And definitely. And Stephen Symes said that that was probably the main tool used was the hacksaw, but he didn't say. He thought there was like 2 other things that could have been used.
Holy shit.
Now, along with Sydney's body was a plastic Gold's Gym sauna suit found with her, and it had been cut at the crotch. So, like,
Ooh.
I've never been in a sauna, but I get it's like a plastic suit.
I was just going to say, I imagine it's like a foily kind of suit.
I guess, yeah.
Probably.
And I think it was white, so that's
Okay.
that. Her white fleece that she'd been wearing the night that she'd gone out was found in a ditch along the way. Ditches along the way had also been searched and turned up a pink dildo, plastic sheeting stained with blood, a pink dog leash, and wads of duct tape.
Oh, no.
Now, all in all, evidence was taken from 17 different sites.
Oh, my God.
So they just drove around the country
Holy
roads, just like
shit.
throwing her stuff and her body everywhere.
Oh, my God.
It's horrific. Now, while Aubrey and Bailey were in jail, footage was released from a Home Depot store showing them purchasing a hacksaw.
I was going to say.
Bleach, tin snips, which if you don't know, those are like little, like, I think they're like needle-nosed pliers almost.
Oh.
I like looked them up. Drop cloths, a utility knife, and a fine-tooth saw. Now, they bought all of this from the Home Depot the morning of November 15th, around 10:30 a.m.
Oh, my God.
So Sydney was still alive and at work while they bought all of this.
Holy shit. So
So-
they had this completely planned.
100%.
Wow.
Now, that's not it. After they went to Home Depot, they also went to the Aardvark Antique Mall where they bought a folding saw, a weed cutter, and 2 food grinders.
I'm beyond words.
Yup.
I'm beyond words.
Then they went to Sydney's work where she was alive and working that day. And I don't know what they were doing there, but Aubrey can be seen in security footage walking behind her. So
they were
weird.
probably just spying on her.
Or just like maybe they
stalking
went
her.
to like see her and like say something. I don't know. Oh. Because remember, like, because
they could have just been stalking her.
maybe, but Bailey was there and like Sydney would have recognized her because they had hung out the night before.
Oh my God.
So I don't know. It's weird. I think you're right. I think to a degree they
Ew.
were stalking her. Now, Sydney was picked up around 7 p.m. that same night at her house, and the last activity on her phone was around 8:30 p.m. And after that, the phone either completely went out of service or was shut off or something happened to it. The next morning, Bailey was caught on security camera at a grocery store buying more bleach, more trash bags, a trash can, and coffee.
Oh, in coffee. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Before, I totally skipped a little part in my research, or in my little script here. After they went to her work, they went home, and then they went to a Dollar General where they bought hefty trash bags, bleach, and large aluminum roasting pans.
Wow.
So then they picked her
This
up.
is so many different cases like smushed together in my mind right
It's
now.
so crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck did you plan to do?
So, yeah. So like I said, then they picked her up, the last cell phone activity, and then the next morning she was at the grocery store getting more trash bags and the trash can and coffee.
It sounds
and
like
more bleach.
they were planning to eat parts of her.
Maybe.
Like the meat grinders and the roasting pans?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, were they going to do... I wonder if they were planning to do some, like, fucked up ritual that they made up.
Maybe. That's actually a really good point.
Like, I really do.
Some people question if they were going to sell the part, like her organs, because her organs have never been found to this day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, maybe people were saying maybe they sold them some on like eBay or like the black market.
On eBay.
Not eBay. You can't sell things on eBay that are human remains. I don't know why I said eBay.
Maybe they sold it. That would get you banned from
Yeah,
eBay.
no, you know what it was? I was actually listening to shout out to the 3 Spooked Girls podcast. And they were talking about, they were like, they had previously sold stuff on eBay. That's what I was just thinking of.
You know, maybe on eBay.
Not human remains.
No, definitely not. I'm gonna go ahead and say that if they sold them online, it's on the dark web.
Yeah, not on eBay.
Yeah, probably not eBay.
And that's what the 3 spooked girls were saying. You know, the 3 spooked girls.
You know them.
But they didn't like make any money. Like they had made money on eBay. I think they had made like $100,000. But like that's not what you get for organs on the black market. I would think you'd get a little bit more.
I mean, I've never purchased an organ on the black market, so I can't say for sure. But...
I plead the fifth. No, I definitely never have. But anyway, back to the story.
Back to the real story.
Aubrey later confessed to the police that he threw Sydney's phone out near Wilbur's Czech Cemetery. Police found it there completely fucked up, like smashed beyond a phone at all. They also found her keys there, her license cut up into pieces, her phone case that was also cut into 7 pieces.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so they found that, all of that. Now, Aubrey has changed his story about 600 million thousand cajillion different times.
Because he's a dumb asshole.
Mm-hmm, totally. But basically, he says Sydney's death was an accident.
No.
Which is really weird because, like, normally hacksaws aren't involved in accidents.
Yeah, especially when you buy them ahead of time.
Yeah, it's super weird.
And drop cloths and bleach.
Yeah, bleach, all that bleach. Yeah, no. Now, he says they were involved in a sexual act with 2 other young women who are unidentified, and that he was holding an extension cord around Sydney's neck as part of a sexual fantasy.
No.
And that's how she died.
No.
Nope, not true at all. Definitely not true.
You bought the murder supplies. You can't...
You bought the murder supplies ahead of time.
You literally did it ahead of time. You can't... What is wrong with you?
Exactly. Oh, and that's... I totally skipped over that. At that, where they found her phone and everything, they also found an extension cord cut up into several pieces.
Oh, yeah. God, this poor girl.
And he said he was strangling her with a cord as part of the sexual fantasy. So it's like,
God.
no, we know what really happened.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so annoying. He went on to say it wasn't meant that she was to die. It wasn't supposed to go to the extreme it went. Of course not.
Oh, of course not.
But
it's not like I've said anything that involves me having to murder people to become a vampire.
Exactly. It's obviously a lie because if you weren't planning on killing anybody, why would you buy every incriminating thing that you possibly could from like 8 different stores in your area?
He bought literally like the Dexter kill kit.
Legit.
Ahead of time.
And he bought like multiple kill kits at multiple different places.
Yeah. And then kept coming back. It's just stop it, Aubrey.
Okay, sir.
Stop it.
Yeah, exactly. There was another girl that actually testified that before Sydney was killed, she was with Aubrey and Queen Witch bitch
Bailey.
Bailey. Jesus Christ, there's so many names
what
in
her
this.
name is.
But they had told her that they wanted to kill somebody, and he said he had a kill kit.
See?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay, so as more details came out, Aubrey started saying that this was he and Bailey's business, making sexual fantasies come true for people, and that's all this was. And that they had a lot of girls working for them, and they would get paid anywhere from $500 to $1,000 to make somebody's fantasy a reality.
You go, ready? Everyone go Google these 2 fuckheads.
No one is coming to them.
If you saw those 2 that you would be like, I want to pay them
to
fulfill my sexual
fantasy.
Fantasies. You'd be like, they smell.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Like
You're gonna look at the Google photos and be like, I can smell them from here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're disgusting. You would never, ever pay these people to help you fulfill a fantasy.
Absolutely
you just wouldn't.
not.
So like, good try, Aubrey. But no dice.
No, and you can also, like, I'm not one to judge anybody's home, except I totally am. And you can look at their little basement apartment and you're like, oh, it was stinky in there.
Yeah.
It smells like mildew.
Well, they're both disgusting.
And they're just yucky.
Yeah.
So, letters. We love a good letter, don't we?
We do.
Jailhouse letters started coming out between Aubrey and Bailey while they were being held, showing them trying to get their story straight. Like, no one was going to fucking read these.
My God, not a neuron among them.
Not a neuron, or
None.
Is there protons in your brain? I don't know. What's a proton again? There's 2 testicles, right?
Yep, sure is.
They didn't have enough protons.
They don't really have. Yeah,
They had negtons.
You know what? We'll go with.
It's not a pro, it's a neg. Anyways, these stories, though, I did really good in school.
You did.
Okay. It says this and I can't be sure who this is from, so I'm just guessing. I think that this one is from Bailey. So it says, "Hi, my love. I'm so proud of you." Gross. "I have a lot to tell you. The 3 girls in the FBI are saying that you wanted to make a torture murder video, and that is one of the reasons you were recruiting girls to use them in it, because it had to be young females killing or getting killed. Those 3 girls told all they know, baby, and gave them all the text messages from their phones. Here is your story. I told you months before this that I made a snuff film once and I sold it. When we moved to Wilbur," this is so hard to read because there's no punctuation.
Because they're absolute idiots.
Yeah. "When we moved to Wilbur, we were talking about making a lot of money, and I brought up getting 3 or 4 girls and making fake snuff films. I told them to get them texting you a lot about killing, torture, and sex. I told you I could use text messages against them if I ever had to. I told you at the time nobody would get seriously hurt, and you believed me. Now you know it was all lies, and I planned to kill someone along the way, and I used you to help me. You'll have to fill in the blanks, baby, but this story is good." Yeah.
I can't. Mm-hmm. I can't. Mm-hmm. That doesn't even sound real.
It doesn't sound real at all.
My brain literally won't form a thought.
But wait.
Because they have taken my ability to form a thought
They
from
took
me.
all your protons.
They did.
So this is the second letter. Honestly, I think these both might be from her. Now, the source that I found them in, it didn't say, like, who sent who what. Now, this is letter 2.
Oh, no.
"Hey, baby, I love you so much.
Ugh.
I have a lot to tell you. Stick to your story, but add this stuff." It's like,
Guys.
someone is gonna read these.
Guys.
We can read your fucking mail, you idiots.
Holy, they literally read.
You're being held in jail on murder charges. Are you stupid?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
you are.
All right. It's a graveyard in here.
It is. Stick to your story, but add this stuff. I went into the bedroom with Sid around 11 p.m. to talk.
Don't call her fucking Sid.
I know, like you fucking
piece
know
of
her.
shit.
You knew her for like 48 hours.
Oh, fuck you.
We were there for about an hour. I came out and told you 2 girls were on their way over and I was going to make a video of them. I introduced them as Jen and Kim. You can make up the description of what they look like. Okay.
Cool.
You know I put the body in the trunk at first because I moved it to the back seat before I started putting it out. Everything was in plastic totes and I was telling you to stop the car. Baby, they will ask a lot of questions, so you have to fill in the blanks and you have to think fast.
I wonder if this is him.
I don't know. Yeah,
I almost feel like this sounds like him.
Yeah, the second one sounds like him and the first one sounds like her. So,
or it's both him.
Or it's both him. I know.
I don't know.
It's hard because they're both really moronic.
Yeah, they're both so dumb. It's hard.
You know, it's only going to get wilder along the way and we're not even done.
Oh, my.
So Aubrey has said time and time again that Bailey was not involved with Sydney's death at all and that she was in the apartment but not in the room where it happened. Cue Hamilton.
Yes, I knew you were going to. I literally had my fingers up to the room where it happened.
You don't want to be in the room.
You do not want to be in the room where it happened.
Now,
and obviously this is not funny, but
no,
you know,
it's true crime and comedy.
This is just what we do.
We're doing our best. He says that she panicked when he told her what happened and that she was freaking out so bad she had to be, quote, sent outside with a bag of weed to try to calm down.
Oh.
So all my fucking pot smokers out there, isn't that what you do when somebody tells you that they just killed someone? You're going to use pot to calm down?
Doesn't it make you paranoid?
Yes. If anything, I'd be shiting myself.
I would think so.
If Annie looked at me and was like, "So this is just what went down. I accidentally killed somebody, but here's a joint. Like, go on the deck and calm down." I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
No.
No.
That's not going to do anything for you.
Wouldn't do anything for me, I can tell you that much.
No. So Aubrey's trial began in June, and he quickly made things weird and dramatic. Are you ready?
Did?
Are you motherfucking ready for this?
Oh, no.
He yelled during a witness's testimony. Now, this witness is like on the stand witnessing, and he yells, "Bailey is innocent, and I curse you all!"
Wow.
And while he yelled it, he slit his own throat, Alaina. He slit his own throat after yelling, "Bailey is innocent and I curse you all!"
How did he slit his own throat in the middle of a courtroom? How did he have something to slit his throat with?
Because I don't know. There's like many wonderings of what this could have been that he slit his throat with.
Failure of epic proportions on so many levels.
Big, huge failure.
Big.
Sometimes people think it could have been like a razor blade that he had like saved from. I don't know where you get razors in prison, but
shit.
Some people said it could have been like a
them
pen.
To shave with and then take them back, but it's like,
yeah, but I guess they didn't look and see if the blade was removed.
Oh my. Wow.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. Being the fucking bumbling fool that he is, his injuries were not at all serious. He only cut like the side of his throat, like right here.
Wow.
And it like wasn't super
and he
deep.
Didn't get his carotid or anything.
No, he's alive. He just got some stitches and then they were like, you gotta not do that again.
Hey, don't do that.
And he was he was required to remain in handcuffs for the rest of the trial.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now, the judge also told the jurors, like, not to, like to get rid of that memory when they were deliberating. Like, she told them, like, not to factor that into their deliberation.
I can understand certain things when they're like, you can't use this. Come on.
He yelled,
come on.
Bailey is innocent and I curse you all, whilst trying to slit his throat, and you don't want to have me include that in my deliberation?
That's truly outrageous.
Okie dokie.
That's true. And it's like, oh, sure. I'll just erase that from my memory.
Let me erase that fucking wild shit from
If only.
She also made people stop live tweeting. Like, she made the media stop live tweeting from the courtroom.
Oh.
Which I guess that does make sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, certain things get redacted.
But for anybody wanting to know about the trial, you're like, what?
You're like, well, fuck. I wanted to tune in. Now, he pled not guilty to first-degree murder, not guilty to conspiracy to commit murder, but pled guilty to improper disposal of skeletal remains.
Because he's saying it was an accident.
Right. But if you killed somebody and you got rid of their remains, it was probably planned. Probably. Most likely.
Especially because you bought all the shit ahead of time.
You dumbass.
You did it.
The more you know. Now, his defense attorney tried to make a statement saying, AubreyTrail is not a nice man.
No.
But I submit to you that with the respect to the charges of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit a murder, he has told the truth throughout.
Oh.
No.
I'm sure.
I don't think so.
I believe that.
And of course, the defense tried to paint Sydney as somebody that she wasn't, specifically pointing to the fact that she's 4 years old. She's having some money problems.
Of course.
Same. But it's like, so they were suggesting that she had joined this sex cult business for money. And it's like, that's laughable. She was the head cashier at her job doing a great job. Fuck off.
Yeah, and honestly, this is like the most bumbling sex cult I've ever heard of in my life.
This is not a cult.
No one's joining that shit.
No, nobody
Especially not for money.
And all people that did turned around and were like, yeah, it was fucked up and I left to let me testify about it for you.
Yeah, exactly. So, fuck off.
Like, leave. Now, the Assistant Attorney General, Mike Guinand, told the jury that...
Mike.
Yeah, Mike. He said, this was a dismemberment and we didn't find a drop of blood in the apartment, which will tell you of the planning and preparation taken beforehand, the care taken to dismember her during, and the efforts taken afterwards to clean up and dispose of her. Premeditation.
Yes.
It's like...
They bought a fucking drop cloth.
Like,
they bought drop cloths.
And he just said they didn't find a fucking speck of blood. So they must have been so careful.
Well, to me, that just means I'm going to connect it to Dexter even more, even though Dexter's way better than them. That Dexter's kill room is always completely covered in plastic. That's what he does. I guarantee you they made it like they covered everything in plastic. Which is so beyond fucked up. I can't even begin to fathom it.
I can't imagine, because many people who have gone over this case think that she was killed pretty quickly, because you think about the time it takes to drive there and then when her phone shut off.
Yeah.
Imagine what this poor girl walked into.
And it's like, and then you think, was she killed quickly, or did they take her phone from her and smash it immediately and be like, that's it? You
right,
can't call for help.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to think that that's what happened, but these people are fucked.
Absolutely. And he had said before, you're supposed to get pleasure from torturing and killing.
Yeah.
And you have to torture and kill somebody to get your powers.
They bought those little pliers.
Mm-hmm.
Like needle nose pliers.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a dog leash. Yeah. I mean... Shit went down.
Shit definitely did
go
down.
Horrible.
I can't imagine, like I said, what she walked into.
Ugh.
So, okay, so he said that. Now that, like, he was like premeditation. Luckily, that turned out to weigh heavily on all the jurors.
Yeah.
They found Aubrey guilty of first-degree murder and dismemberment, and his sentencing was postponed because of the coronavirus. And his sentencing is set for December 15th.
Ooh.
He faces the death penalty.
Wow, that's soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
man,
like
stay tuned.
Less than a month away, and I can't wait to fucking update you.
Oh, I can't wait.
So how this works, because he's facing the death penalty, you can choose like how this is going to work for you, and he chose to go before a panel of 3 judges who will decide together if he gets death or not.
Wow.
And one of those judges is the judge who did the case.
Oh, okay.
Now, Bailey's trial was moved from Saline County to Dawson County because of all the media involvement. Her lawyers were like, oh, she's not going to get a fair trial. Which it's like, okay. Now, it took the jury less than 4 hours to find her guilty.
Good.
On all 3 counts.
Yes.
Now, he was only found guilty on 2 counts, and he didn't get the conspiracy count, which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
She got first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and improper disposal of human remains.
I imagine she probably got the conspiracy because she was the one who
did the Tinder and everything.
Stuff. Yeah.
That's actually a good point. You're so smart.
I was just thinking about it.
So she actually doesn't have a sentencing date yet, but she's also facing the death penalty.
Oh, shit.
And if she is sentenced to death, she will be the first woman in Nebraska's history on death row.
Wow.
And I hope she fucking gets it.
Oh my God.
Because we've said before, like, the death penalty is really, it's not black and white for us.
No, it's definitely not.
I think it's like a super gray area.
Yeah, I float.
But what, like we just said, Sydney must have walked into that room and endured some horrific things. Her body afterwards was dismembered, and some of it was never found. Ugh. This girl, in my personal opinion, and go ahead and disagree with me, that's your right, I absolutely believe that she deserves the death penalty.
They're animals.
Yeah.
They're absolute animals.
And I don't think there's any way.
And to me, there's no rehabilitating them.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
I do not think either of them could be rehabilitated.
No, I don't either.
So, it's so infuriating. Now, Bailey's lawyers have filed a ton of motions along the way, like fucking annoying motions.
Of course.
And now they're filing for a new trial, which is like,
off.
Why?
No.
And they filed a motion for the victim impact statements to be limited only to Sydney's parents.
Are you kidding?
Mind you, she has a brother and a sister and about 1 million fucking friends.
That's truly disgusting.
And you're gonna tell me that not, like, her brother and her sister
can't talk about, like, that's reprehensible.
No, it hasn't been, like, discussed yet. It hasn't been gone over.
That would be reprehensible if they don't allow her siblings to at least speak.
No, we're gonna continue to update you on this case because I actually I don't remember this. Like, I didn't remember it happening. But going through all the details and everything, oh my God.
Because seeing her picture, I was like, oh, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing the Snapchat photo of her in the white fleece.
Yup.
And she's smiling with the little
pretty,
thing that
like
says,
she's
like,
ready
for my date.
Yup.
Ugh.
So, well, hopefully we get to find out soon when freaking Bailey. I don't, for some reason I want to call her Amber. I don't know if she, like, looks like an Amber.
I don't know if she just gives off an Amber vibe.
She kind of does.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either, but
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I knew somebody named Amber that had a similar last name. I don't know. But I want to keep following, and hopefully she gets her sentencing date soon so we can all watch her.
Yeah, I want to see what happens. I at least need them to have life in prison with no parole.
Oh, absolutely.
I at least need that.
Absolutely.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Ugh, what a terrible, terrible case.
So crazy. Ugh. So hopefully on December 15th, we get to find out what happens and we will update you. And then hopefully she'll get her date soon and we'll update you again.
Yeah, for sure.
But what a wild case.
Wow. That was insane.
Insane.
Be careful, guys, on dating apps.
Yes, please be careful. Especially right now. Don't be meeting people on dating apps because Corona.
Because, the COVID and all that. But even, when hopefully this all goes away in the next couple of years,
just be smart about it.
just she did everything she, sometimes it's like you just like taking your life in your hands here,
right? Well, and she, like you said, she did everything she could have done. She told people who she was going out with,
make sure you drop a pin to someone.
Yes.
You know where you're going, when you're supposed to be back.
Yes,
just so you can at least try to stay safe out there.
Yes.
And carry mace.
Yeah,
and then just spray first and apologize later.
I love when you say that. I was really hoping you would say that.
That's like my motto.
I know. I love it.
I love it.
So that is the Sydney Loofe case. A sad case.
Poor Sydney.
And my heart goes out to her family so much.
George and Susie, that like kills me.
And Levi and Mackenzie are her siblings.
That kills me.
I know.
That's so sad.
You can follow us on Instagram
at Morbid Podcast.
Hit us up on Twitter
at A Morbid Podcast.
Send us a Gmail
at morbidpodcast@gmail.com.
Check out the Black Friday sale at shop.morbidpodcast.com. We hope you keep listening.
And we hope you
keep
it
weird. But not so weird that you start a sex cult that's not really a sex cult at all and you think you're cool but you're really not. And not so weird that you decide that you want to go out and murder somebody in the most horrific way possible and premeditate that shit and think that you're not going to get in trouble for it, because you will always get in trouble for murdering somebody someday.
Get some protons.
God, get your protons.
Bye.
Bye.